Hi everyone!
Hello everyone.
Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about my film. Okay, I created a film, an independent film, with my friends.
Right.
Today we have here my good friend Koki.
Hi guys.
Please welcome him,
Yay.
everyone. Okay, could you introduce yourself to the audience a little bit?
Right. Hajimemashite, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Koki Nakamichi, and I play the role of Aldrich Juan Evangelista in his film Between the Two Worlds. I'm actually a student too, same college as him, same major as him, linguistics.
Yeah.
And I do a bit of acting myself. I also do a smattering of things right now.
Thank you. Alright. Title.
あ、そう、OK。そこでタイトルなのね。
To begin with, let's talk about the film itself.
Yeah.
You know.
What is Between the Two Worlds?
Yeah. So the film is called Between the Two Worlds, or 世界の間 in Japanese. And it's a Japanese English sci-fi fantasy film.
What is it about?
It's basically a story of the growth of a young man. And he's a college student, he's a freshman,
Right.
and he's trying to be a sophomore, but he's failing because of his grades, and he has insomnia, and he has loads of problems in his life.
Right.
Yeah, but the story is about him finding a way out of the situation through the discovery,
Adventures. Yeah, discovery.
through the discovery
yeah.
of the power of human creativity and
Right.
imagination. At the same time, it's about imaginary universe called Firaxnare.
Oh, what is that?
Okay, so Firaxnare in the film is supposed to be external universe, which is completely different from our own. The basis of this story is that there are, two different worlds,
Right.
and one collapsed, and the humans within it fled from the old world to a new world. The new world they inhabited is, in fact, the world as we know it today.
Okay.
So we are the reincarnations of the people from the other world, but we don't know it because we had our memory wiped. Yeah, when we underwent the
Transformation.
Transformation.
So it's a film about this one college kid and like how he grows or I guess comes through with all his problems
Yeah,
as a student. But on the basis of that, it's also about his adventures,
yeah,
exploring like this parallel universe.
yes,
Right? That used to exist, but now it doesn't.
Yeah.
With all the storylines in it. And well, first when I joined the production, first I thought that this whole thing was enormous. The plot, the production itself. I mean, the length, it's 110
yeah,
minutes, right?
a little less than 2 hours. So,
Yeah, less than 2 hours. Yeah, it's like that's really rare for a student film. Hearing all that, I actually wanted to ask you this for a really long time. Basically, when did this all start? Like, how did it happen?
The pre-production began in October 2017.
2 years ago. before,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, back then I was working on a film called Mekuru Toki, and its English title is When She Turns the Page. And it was directed by my friend, Yuki Adachi, who was the head of the filmmaking club at my university. And he wanted to make a musical film. A musical film as a student film is really rare because you have to, gather the people who can, compose, act, and also sing, and dance, and do the choreography and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And also they had to make the costume.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also
yeah.
they had to fund
It's
the
really
film.
hard for a self-funded student to make all that, make that complex of a film, right?
Yeah, students are broke AF, so
True. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but it did happen, and it was a really special opportunity for me to, try new way of composing music. I did the music, by the way, so I learned how to write a musical, and also I came to see the true potential of student films at that point. Before that, I didn't really believe that student films could meet my, requirements to tell my stories, because what I wanted to do is like fantasy or sci-fi set in a different world. So you obviously need top quality equipment,
Right, true. Yeah.
green screen studios and
Yeah.
enormous sets and stuff.
True.
So
Like, what's the usual Japanese student film?
Oh,
What is it like?
Yeah, so as we've talked about it, students have limited amounts of money, so the budget is really limited. We also have little time, very few people working on the project, so it tends to be really short.
Like 30 to 60 minutes,
30,
right?
yeah, basically it could be shorter if it's a short film. It also tends to be more emotional driven rather than plot driven.
More, I guess, image driven, I would
Exactly.
say, rather than the
the
plot.
atmospheric value.
Right.
They value
Yeah,
the atmospheric, quality.
So, since the Japanese students film are like that, you didn't feel that you could do something
That's right.
with the student film
Yeah.
industry.
The gap between what I could do and what I wanted to do felt like it was so big, the gap.
But Mekuru Toki, what was
Yeah.
the English title again?
When she turns the page.
Yeah, when she turns the page, kind of changed all that, your view.
Yes, I saw Yuki direct the film.
Yeah.
And on set, and it was really surprising and like almost shocking to me how much student films can express
Based on like the plot.
based on the plot. It had a fairly simple story, but it
Simple,
was powerful.
Okay.
In my opinion. That's when I changed how I viewed student films, and I also thought that I could do a student film about my imaginary universe, Conworld. Have you talked about Conworld?
What is Conworld?
All right. Conworld is short for constructed world, and it's basically something like the Lord of the Rings. It's a high fantasy universe, but the difference between Conworld and regular imaginary world is that the Conworld has much more detailed geography and culture and history.
I bet you could talk like for hours on that topic, can't you?
Yeah. I plan to make several, if not dozens, of videos in the future on that topic. So
Stay tuned, right?
Stay tuned.
How long were you doing like the Conworld thing?
For more than 10 years.
Whoa.
Since when I was 12 or something.
Oh my
I guess.
God.
That's something that has always been important for me. And I kind of thought when I was making Mekuru Toki with Yuki, I wasn't obviously able to do a full-length movie set in that world.
Right.
But instead, I could do a film that viewed the imaginary universe from the point of view of researchers that are in our own world.
So kind of like an introductory film to the world of Hiraksunare from the viewpoint of
The researchers.
or like
Yes.
I guess us.
Us, yeah, exactly.
Oh, interesting. Right. And then like after that, you thought about the script.
Yes.
During pre-production, right?
I think I started writing the script in November 2017, and I finished it in I guess January 2018.
Right.
And then I cast the main characters and then the sub characters. We began shooting in February, I guess. And it took a whole year to finish.
Yeah. I actually joined
In like April or
it was like May or
yeah.
May, and actually it took like almost a year to finish the whole film, right?
Yes.
It turned out I was actually in the earlier stage of filming.
Yeah.
So like the production was all finished in January 2019. February, right?
February.
Yeah, February 2019. Actually, we published it to the public, and we actually did some
Screening.
public screenings
at the school festival.
Exactly, yeah.
Atwater
So
University.
school festivals, and we actually did some in public theaters. And I must say the replies were really very, very positive.
Yeah.
As for a student film, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was far better than I have ever expected it to be. I got interviewed by press, also Mainichi Shimbun, which is one of the 3 largest newspapers, nationwide newspapers in Japan, and also Shukan Gendai and Kodansha.
Yeah, that's one of the. That's also a major publishing company.
Yeah,
it actually does dozens of nationwide tabloids. 雑誌
magazines.
magazines. Bilingual woes, okay? Yeah, like it does major nationwide magazines. And you were in like 2 of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were in quite a few of those. And also you were featured in a major magazine from like a more in-depth view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually you have that thing right
Yeah, I
here.
saw it coming.
Yeah.
The magazine is called President Family, and it's basically meant for parents of kids in elementary school who are basically going to take the entrance exam for middle school.
To go into like elite middle schools, right?
Yeah, at least elite
middle school, yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of featured as a role model, like as someone who continued to work on something for 10 years incessantly. World building in itself is not that uncommon if you look at what elementary school students do.
True.
Right?
I mean,
kids do that
I would
all the
assume
time.
some of you guys watching this when you were a kid, maybe you've done something like that, or maybe you still have. I don't know.
Yeah, I was one of those kids, but I continue to do that up to this point.
So like that was kind of like one point in where the response was really like positive to the max, I guess. Maybe.
Another thing, the press or the audience were interested in is, I guess, the fact that we did the film on our own, just by students.
Exactly. Even the music.
I composed the music, the entire soundtrack, which is composed of 41 different segments, and
I mean, I would say like plus the CG plus the
the VFX,
the storyline. Well, I mean, basically a student single-handedly made a feature film.
Yeah.
And plus the cast was
arguably,
yeah. I guess they were interesting at that point. Right?
It's definitely not something really common. So yeah.
And you were really happy about that.
Yeah. I think the fact that our work stood out to them, stood out to the audience, is in itself a proof that we did something remarkable, or
and also I guess
interesting.
And he also made kind of like an example where a student of film, well, I mean, as you said before, a student of film can kind of stand out and become close to a feature film.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I mean, we've talked about this film like throughout this whole video, but like, how can we see it?
Okay, so right now we have Blu-rays and DVDs of the movie itself, and we also have the DVD for the behind-the-scenes footage, and the outtakes, and interviews and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's not available online yet, but I do plan to make it available online in the near future. So most likely, it's going to be on Patreon. So if you can be my patron, then you'll be able to see my film online and stream the film just like on Netflix. It's cheaper. It's like $3 or $1 per month or something. So yeah,
please
I want to keep
be a patron.
Yeah.
And by the way, I think one more thing is that, well, I mean, if you are interested in, say, Japanese, well, obviously the behind the scenes, it's in Japanese with English subtitles.
Yes.
And also the movie itself, there are a lot of Japanese parts, like basically half is Japanese.
Yep.
So that's also maybe one interesting point too.
Yeah. Okay, so what's next?
Yeah.
Right?
What's next? What's next for us?
Okay, so currently we are making 2 sequels between to us.
Okay.
Yeah. So that makes this thing a trilogy. So yay! So we are.
Okay, what was that? Oh, actually, I'm also in the second and third film too.
Yeah.
But also, some of the actors, I guess pro actors, gave interest to the film, and they asked us. They offered us to join the production for free, and they were part of, I guess, more important casts, right?
Yeah.
So like
the project is getting bigger and bigger. So
right.
Yeah. The scale of the story is also increasing. The level of our skills are also improving. So
when are you planning to come make it?
May next month. This year. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's already this year. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my god. So we only have like a few months,
Hmm.
2 or 3 months to shoot, and then I have to work on the VFX and the music.
We're on our
all-
final leg of the shoot, right?
Yes.
And then the next one, maybe next year, I guess.
Then maybe
The last
you
one,
know,
the final one,
I haven't decided yet because first I plan to release the 2 sequels at the same time
Okay.
in May.
Okay.
But I changed my mind.
Yeah, I
because
mean-
that's too
Yeah, I mean,
yeah
yeah,
that's,
that's
too much
insane.
for- yeah, that's too much information.
Okay. So, May 2019, wait up.
Yeah.
But before that, be sure to watch Between the Two Worlds.
Yeah, and also my YouTube channel where I'm going to post many more
Right.
videos about my con world and music, and I also do like art and calligraphy and stuff. And I also plan to do some live streams as well, if I can get the equipment right. It could be tricky, you know.
Tune Michael Jackson's Money right now.
Oh, speaking of Michael Jackson, I also dance. So
He does. Yeah, he
Yeah.
actually has a video of him dancing to
yeah,
Billie Jean.
Billie
Jean,
Jean,
Smooth Criminal.
and The Love You Save
The Love You Say.
from Jackson 5.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, the quality is really good. So
Thanks. I don't claim it to be really good, but
it's one of the better ones. It's one of the better ones.
Thanks.
So yeah. If you're interested,
it's already on the channel, so you might want to check it out.
Yeah, great.
If you are interested
Yeah.
in that kind of stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah,
joining
I'll
me
mention it,
today.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like and subscribe to the channel.
yeah. Like and subscribe. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, so in this channel, I'm going to use the kind of greeting as we end the video. It's Warnaji Argert. In one of the invented languages that I've created, it means peace be in the world. It's like a prayer. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you'll see that in the film too.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
We're going to end the video with that greeting.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Warnaji Argert.
Why did I get it? Bye bye.
Bye.